Okay, hi Go Run Girls, Coach Maree here, and I am here with a very special lady. Hello Tamara, how are you?
Very good, thank you.
Thank you so much for coming on this morning. And the reason I wanted to bring Tamara on is because she's an amazing woman and she is going to tackle the challenge of an ultra, and that ultra is going to be Kepler, which is on December the 1st, so not far. And I'm actually coaching Tamara. I've made her plan. She's under my wing for her training. So I thought I'd bring her on and share her story because most importantly, I think that, we're just so busy as women today with kids and life and jobs and holding down everything. And a lot of women get overwhelmed and think, well, it's hard enough doing a 5K, let alone an ultra marathon. So I wanted to sort of break down those walls and show the girls out there that it is possible. It's very possible. You can do anything. You've just got to put your mind to it. You've got to be in the right mindset, and then you've got to have a plan. Okay, so Tamara is here so that I can share some of that information with you and break it down. So Kepler is a 60K ultra marathon. It's a mountain trail marathon, and it's one of New Zealand's most iconic. Like a lot of you girls, well, some of you girls might have heard of Kepler, and it's extremely hard to get into, isn't it, Tamara?
Very hard, yes. You have to pre-register first, which is, it's strange, pre-registering I think it was about 2 months before I did. And then I got up at 6 o'clock in the morning on the day of actual registration, and you just got to leave your computer. You set it up, you leave it, and it just the link will appear, and it's all down to speed and how fast you can type.
It's like
a few glitches, but that's okay. We got in.
It's like getting a concert ticket, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. But they ask you all these questions, and mine kept auto inputting in, which was really frustrating. And then it's sort of the link, it crashed. And then I was like, oh, I'm not going to get in. 3 minutes had passed, and I thought there's no way. But I managed to finish everything off in about 4 minutes. And I was still on the wait list, number 12. So that's how fast it goes.
Wow.
4 minutes.
And then obviously people drop off because of injury and other things, and then you finally made it through. So do you know where you sit now, or do you just know that you're in?
I know that I'm in. Someone else that I know who is still on the wait list, she's at number 4, I think, and she was about 66. So it's when it initially came out. So that's how far it's gone. So about 60 people have dropped already.
That's quite interesting. So if you are interested in it, girls, you need to, make a plan, do a bit of copy and pasting information, get it all ready, and then go online and go for it for next year. Okay, so it's got around about 1,300 meters of elevation. So you've got some nice big hills in there, and also it's a loop track, isn't it?
Yes, start finish, same. Yeah, pretty much, I think. Yeah.
Pretty hardy trail, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's pretty well formed. Everyone keeps telling me it's a nice trail, unlike some of the ones I'm doing at the moment. It is actually a nice underfoot trail. Yeah.
Excellent. Sounds good. I mean, look on the website, girls, and there's some amazing pictures there, and especially of the snow in the background on the mountains. Okay, so Tamara, why Kepler?
Everyone does ask me the same thing, like, why would you want to go and run 60 Ks when you can, walk it in 3 days? And that's part of the reason. Get it over and done with in 1 day instead of 3 days. But I belong to a running group down here, and one of the members, Merv, is 72, and he's running it for his 25th time. So pretty amazing. And so we tried to get as many people in as possible to try and support him. And I initially thought maybe I would do the Luxmore Grunt, which is 27 Ks. And then I thought, well, if I'm going that far down there, so I might as well do the whole lot, I think. So spur of the moment decision to go from 27 to 60.
Wow.
But, yeah, I think there's about 16 of us travelling from Ashburton, so it's quite a big number actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
And tell me a bit about the training, because Tamara has 2 little Lees. What are their ages?
5, just about 5 and 2.5.
2.5.
2 girls.
So really young girls. How does the training fit in with the lifestyle and the family and your work as well?
I do 2 days a week in Christchurch, so they're a long day and driving. Preschool 2 days a week for the 2 girls, so that's the days that I work. I have taken annual leave. Lucky enough, I've had annual leave to take, so already I've had a few days where I can get out and do some longer runs. My mother-in-law's pretty good, and she'll look after even Charlie, my youngest, for maybe a morning, so I can get out and about. Long runs on a weekend. Husband and I sort of like we split our day, so I might run on a Saturday and he'll have the girls, and then on the Sunday I'll have the girls. So we sort of get our own time as well. Yeah, and evenings, now that daylight savings happened, we can utilise the evenings a bit more and get out and do some running. Hills, unfortunately, I've got to travel to.
Yes.
Ashburton is flat, completely flat. So a hill is half an hour away. That's the closest is the Woolshed Creek track for a trail, and that's half an hour, 40 minutes drive.
Yeah, those are some challenges for Tamara, and we were talking about it the last coaching session we had, and it was how does she train for an ultra that is on mountains, but she doesn't have anything around her, not a lot of resources. So she was going to check out the stadium, and so she can do a bit of stair climbing. And was that a goer?
Yep, it was. It wasn't. It's not a huge stadium at the Ashburton Showgrounds, but it worked. 20 minutes of going up, across, down the stadium. There were 2 other girls who were tempted, so yeah, we did it.
Yes, great to hear. And so Tamara, you've obviously you have got some good trail around you.
Yep.
River Run. Tell us a bit about that, and because you have been up there doing some pretty big Ks. So what are those bigger runs like? Because we're getting close to your event now and closer to those peak runs.
That's right. So yeah, I mean, before this, my longest run was only a half marathon. So 22 Ks, I think, before all of this started, was it. So clocking up those Ks is mentally quite a big thing as well. Like as soon as you hit 25, it's like, wow, I've gone further than I've ever gone before, and then you keep going. It's like, gosh, can I keep going? So yeah, it has been tough, but we're lucky in Ashburton with the river trail. It's it runs from the Ashburton township all the way out to the sea, out and back. It's about 39 Ks. So yeah, it's great to be able to run along that, have something nice underfoot, no trucks to worry about, very few people actually, a few people on bikes, but yeah, no, that's one really good thing about at least the training. I've got a nice, long, pretty flat trail to do without utilising the roads.
Yeah, it's good to have. So your goal for Kepler?
My goal was to sort of get as close to or under 9 hours if I possibly could. Some days I think, yes, I'm going to do that, and there's an encouragement from others as well. But I think, and then there's other days I think I just got to finish it.
Yeah.
Not get stopped on the course. And so far so good. I mean, no injuries. I seem to be clocking the Ks up okay and feeling all right. So I think this year I've definitely gone with slow and go slower.
Yes.
And that's helping with the kilometres.
Yeah, it's quite a different training schedule for when you're doing ultras. You just have to be okay in the head that it's not going to go fast, and it's just about that endurance, isn't it? It's not about how quick you can do something. So things change quite quickly when you train for an ultra marathon. So Tamara's doing awesome. Any tips or advice, Tamara, to the girls out there that may be thinking, maybe not thinking, 27 to 60, but for those girls who, dream about doing something like this, anything you want to share?
I definitely say give it a go. I mean, it's such an amazing feeling when you get out in the trails and, it's just you and there's beautiful scenery and, it's amazing feeling, bouncing off rocks and running. It's really nice. Clears your head quite nicely. You've got 2 kids and you're going in the morning and you get on those trails and, it sort of just washes away. It's lovely. Yeah. Definitely slow. Take that pace down.
Yeah.
And you just have to get out. If your day turns into be a wet day or a cold day, you just got to get out. I'm limited to time, so I train in all conditions. You never know what you're going to get on race day, so you just have to get out and about.
That's just it. It's that. I hear it quite a bit. It's raining, it's cold, it's this, it's that. But I guess when you're faced, especially with a marathon or more, you don't have a lot of time to say, oh, actually, I won't go out today, because that training plan is jam packed full of time out on your legs. So when you switch to the marathon or ultra marathon, you just get out there and do it, and that's the mindset you have to have in order to finish. In a good condition. Okay, so what is next for you, Tamara? Because I know it doesn't stop there.
No, it doesn't stop there. No, the thoughts are racing through the head as to what we're going to do after this. 60k, so tick that one off, and then more Ks for Bulla full marathon. I run the half marathon about 3 or 4 times, I think, and it's such a great course. So I thought, run 60Ks. What's 40? So let's tick off a full marathon. Umming and ahhing about Motapu next year. There's also another local one here, Arrowsmith, which is 24 kilometres, I think. No, there's actually there's a full 40. Arrowsmith and the Ashburton Gorge. Eventually I might look at doing an overseas marathon for my 40th, so that'll be 2020, so thinking Hawaii, but just continuing running and enjoying it, really.
Excellent.
Seeing what I can do.
Sounds fun, and that's just it, is that you you always put an event in front of you. It doesn't have to be the ultra.
No.
Done one, it can just be a 20k, but just keeping the ball rolling and consistent with your running. So the key. But okay, well, thank you so much for coming on this morning. It's really early. Tamara's got up, her kids are still sleeping.
Yeah, amazingly.
School holidays and all that madness. But thank you so much, Tamara, for coming on and sharing with the rest of New Zealand. Hope you find someone else to go out there and at least try maybe trail or the ultra marathon.
Just get out there and give it a go, I think.
Okay, thank you, girls. Thank you, Tamara. Take care. Bye.